maybe. I took a little peek at to see what was on it. I've seen most of the things on there, so that shouldn't be like too big of an issue as far as actually tearing the shit and stuff like that. So I could have just did like in a video, but for anybody who want to come in here and talk about it, we could have debates on where you feel like stuff should be, but just know this is all opinion based. This is my opinion. Doesn't have to be your opinion. Uh, but yeah, let's see if we can go ahead and get into this here. We're gonna go ahead and get started. Get started. All right, here's a list. All right. Uh, First one starting AOT. I just finished this. I want to say like a year ago. I finished AOT. Um, Out of all these tiers, a lot of people would probably have it here, but me personally, I put him pretty dope. It's pretty dope. I enjoyed the story. Uh, I personally liked Aaron's character change towards the end, uh, being like a villain that was also the hero. Because, like, to me, his villain story made complete sense. It made complete sense to me. There's like no reason for him not to crash out. Like after finding out the stuff that he found out, I would have crashed out too. Whole world would have been gone. I'd have did the same shit because fuck him. That's why. All right, number two, Black Clover. I'm gonna make some people mad with this one. This anime, hot ass, hot ass, bro. Like I remember the first time trying to watch this, and Asta is the most annoying MC out of anyone on the tier list. Like whole shit, wherever I'm supposed to be pointing, I can't see right now. Most annoying main character on the whole tier list for like the first half of the series. It's trash. I do not like this anime. It has moments, okay? It has moments. Like the one where the Black Bulls pull up on Fenrir's brother when he was getting ready to put belt and body him. That was tough. Everything else in the series, I don't care for it. Leech. Who? I love this show. It's going to go tier. It's going to go tier. Not because of the MC, because like Ichigo, as much as I do like him because he's different from almost any other main character in shonen anime, he has one move. Like, or he had one move for a long time. Uh, I guess he has more after Thousand Year Blood War. We don't really get to see a whole lot from him because, spoilers, if you haven't read till the end, go ahead and just click off for 2 seconds. He gets his Bankai broken before we get to see him use his real. Like, why would you edge us like that, bro? I know you were on time constraints. I get it. There was no reason for that. We needed the entirety of what his Bankai could do before it got broken. I don't know why they didn't let that show. On to the next. What is this here? Blue Exorcist. Uh D's. I'll put this in D's. It's something that I could watch. Think I don't think I ever went back and like rewatched it or anything like that, but it was okay. It not super memorable, but I liked it. I thought it was okay. Brother, y'all Naruto fans, man, y'all gotta stop with the coat for this shit. This, this, listen to me. That shit is trash. Hot trash. Hot fucking trash, bro. Like, there's no way that y'all actually enjoy this shit. Y'all enjoy this shit? This is what y'all want to see? No, there could have been a better continuation than this garbage, bro. You should take this, ball it up, wrap it up, put it in hot acid, and then throw it in the trash. This shit is so bad, bro. And maybe by the manga standards, it's like okay, but it's getting away from what I felt like Naruto was supposed to be. It's supposed to be ninjas, man. Like, what are we doing dealing with space aliens and super tech from a series where the creator said that if you put guns in the series, they'd be overpowered? Why? Like, what are we doing, bro? Where do we go from ninjas to aliens? Like, I I can't, man. I can't deal with it. Here's another one y'all not gonna like. Dragon Ball Super, ass. It's ass. It had one good arc, and the good arc had a motherfucker with pink Super Saiyan hair in it. Y'all know which one I'm talking about. The Goku Black arc was the only good arc, and even that arc was confusing because it's time travel and it's weird. And I don't really like time travel in any series just because things can get mixed up so easily. But this show, Super, like, why did they have to do our boys like that, man? They used to be, buff and have muscles, and they turn them into like twigs. And Goku got bodied by a laser beam. Can we talk about this? For all of y'all people to say Goku can do whatever he wants to, and he gets a ring laser too. It wasn't even like a blick. It was a ring that he had on, and it got shot through his chest. Like, this what we doing to our boy? But no, this right here, just because of what it did for anime in the West, gotta go up here. It has to. This shit was my childhood. This is what I grew up on. For all you people that are like unks like me, like you grew up watching Toonami and going home after you get off school and finish your homework and all that good shit, and you see this come on, bro, it's straight fades in the hands. It's not a good story. Don't get me wrong. I'd say after Frieza, it wasn't a good story to me. However, this shit did its job. Okay, it did what it was supposed to do. When you're watching Dragon Ball Z, you're about to watch these get thrown and these get put out. You feel me? That's all it was about to be, and it did its job. It did what it was supposed to do, and also it kind of brought anime to the West, which is why we see some of these other great shows on here. Is this Death Note? What is this? Hang on, chat. I'm trying to figure out what this is. Hang on. This looks like Death Note. If this is Death Note, I'd put Death Note in the pretty dope tier. I like this a lot. Is that what that is? Yeah, that's definitely light. So I really enjoyed Death Note a lot. It was different for me like the first time I watched it because normally all I used to watch was like stuff with hands, right? That's all I used to watch. This was like an introduction into something a little bit different, like a psychological back and forth type of anime. Really cool, really dope. I did not like the second half after L died and they brought some kid in that was supposed to be his successor. Was it in? I didn't care for that half of it, but like the first portion of this show, chef's kiss. All right, next. Full Metal Alchemist. Is this Brotherhood? I don't see another one on here. So we'll just do this one as a whole. For me, this is my opinion. This shit is fucking goated, bro. It has everything. It has a wonderful story. It's got politics. It's got hands. It's got powers. It's got like everything that you want in an anime. This shit has it. It just has it. Uh, I really resonated like with Edward, like being a big brother because I'm a big brother. So that shit hit home. And then watching how it ended, I enjoyed the ending. I think the ending was, once again, I'm gonna do this again. Chef's kiss, wonderful, wonderful anime. I'd probably rewatch that thing like 2 or 3 times. This shit right here, can't stand it. I tried to watch this shit like 3 or 4 times. Couldn't do it. I couldn't get into it. Shit it's buns. The story started okay, but that power friendship shit is taken to the next fucking level in this shit. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? The power of friendship gets you through whatever you need to get through. If you're depressed, if you've been beat up by 10 people, if you're broke, if you don't have a job, power of friendship, that's all you fucking need in this anime, man. That's it. Gintama, I have not watched this anime. I know it's supposed to be funny. It's probably something that I should watch in the future. Haven't watched it. Haikyuu, that's another one I just have not looked at. Haven't looked at it. I've watched Blue Lock though. I don't usually watch sports animes. Blue Lock is dope. I fuck with Blue Lock. I just haven't watched this yet. All right, next is, bro. I'm literally rewatching this shit for probably the 6th time. Let me order these how I want to order them, like this. So far, Hunter x Hunter. Matter of fact, we could probably move this down here, like this, maybe even this, because we need like our god tier shit up here, right? Um, what else we want to do? Matter of fact, we'll move this down here. Look, all these things are subject to change. Okay, don't get on my top for this. And then this will move behind this because that's obviously better. All right, look, cool. Now, Hunter x Hunter is amazing. It has the best power system in anime. I'm gonna repeat that again. The best power system in anime, Nen, bar none, is just the best power system. There's no argument for it. You can do whatever you want with it. Nobody has the same power. There are different categories, different stuff that you can do with them. The world building in this shit is so good. Everything like is contingent on something else happening, and it just all goes together so well. Every arc meshes together. It's not like out of the blue some shit happens and then they got to go to this new place. No, everything flows together like how it's supposed to make the story work. And I really enjoyed that with this. Like everything literally just goes together. This chef's kiss once again. Haven't watched Hajime no Ippo. I don't think I really want to. Like I said, I'm not super huge on like sports animes or anything like that. It's just not my thing generally. Generally. JoJo, y'all gonna be mad at me, dog. There's some hot, man. Uh, I haven't watched all the seasons. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I went through the whole shit because I have not. Season one was so fucking rough. I made a post about this on my TikTok a while back, and people were like, "Oh, you can't get through 12 episodes, but you're a One Piece fan." That just says something about your anime, brother. Like, if I can't sit through that shit, I have the most patience. Like, I'm like 11 to 1200 chapters deep in One Piece, and your shit is yawning me to fucking sleep in 12 episodes. It's hot mid, man. I don't know what to tell you. Was it Rona Kenshin? See, I can't have an opinion on this because I have seen it, but I don't remember enough about this because I only ever watched this after this shit came. I was legit. I don't remember that stuff. Keep it a buck. This is Kuroko's basketball. I haven't seen it. Um, do we put My Hero in the GOAT tier category? I feel like my top five should be up there. So if I had to put it up there, oh, I'm pissed off. You know what I don't see on this list that definitely needs to be on it? I don't see One Piece, but it's fine because we'll talk about that in a minute. My Hero, firmly right here. Where is it? There. It's right there. All right. So just so y'all know, this is my 2, 3, and 4 of my top five right here. So like top five are gonna be GOAT tier. This is 2, 3, 4. My Hero is another one that is amazing story. Everything like flows together. It feels like everything that happens is supposed to happen one after another. Nothing's like out the blue BS that goes on to get us to the next arc. Everything just meshes well together. Everyone has different powers. I like it when like a power system has to have like explanation and it's a little bit deep and it's not just people doing stuff. I like that explanation, hence why you see Hunter x Hunter at number 2, because if you've read the manga, you know that there are paragraphs upon paragraphs about people's powers and stuff like that. I enjoy stuff like that. Um, and again, people were mad at the ending that happened. I wasn't. I thought it was pretty good. Uh, it kind of ended how I thought it should, if nothing else. But again, it's my opinion. All right, this here, OG Naruto, pretty dope. Uh, I'll put it here. I think it's here. Honestly, I'd probably put it at the top because I really enjoyed like the older ones. So like Chunin Exam Naruto, Chef's Kiss. It was peak. Uh, even Land of Waves. Land of Waves was good. Um, that's really it. That's why it's going to pretty dope instead of GOAT tier. Because then they probably got Shippuden down there somewhere. That's a whole nother conversation. Uh, this is Seven Deadly Sins. This will go in the D's tier, and it's going right here. So I didn't like it as much as Death Note. I like it more than Blue Exorcist. Again, the story I enjoyed, at least like the portions of it that I got through, because I got all the way through where he ended up like beating the Demon King. So like the good parts, the bad animation, but the good parts. So I'll put it right there. Um, Not even sure what this is. Oh, I see One Piece right there. Cool. So we haven't watched this. That's fine. We don't need to have watched this. It'll go in the not watched tier. Now, One Piece, dog. There's no way that this isn't. I'm gonna go on for a minute about this. This People are gonna hate it when I say this. I don't even think this is just the best anime of all time. This might be the best story ever written. Period. In terms of fiction, because like it's got all the stats to back it. There is nothing else that has the world building, the backstory, the storytelling, the longevity, the consistency. Like it has it all. This has everything. There's a clear cut goal for everybody, and stuff just so happens to pop off the way that it does. And it's not only the crew, you don't even get to just see the crew, you see everything that's happening in the world around. I've seen so many people like debate between this and Naruto because Naruto's got Naruto's dick in their throat for some reason. This, bar none. Bar none. I'm gonna say it one more time for you. Bar none. One Piece. Best anime of all time. Period. That's it. Period. What is this? One Punch Man. Hot ass. Hot ass, dude. If you only like watching fights and you don't care about anything else, you can bump it up. But I'm putting it there. Alright, this is Shippuden. Alright, look. It would be here if they didn't have 10 million filler episodes. And also if the war arc didn't kind of suck. The war arc kind of sucked. I can put it at the top of these. Because my issue with this show is it just forgot about the entirety of the side cast. So you only get to see Naruto and Sasuke for like 80% of this show. Which is a big issue with me. Because as you can see, I don't know if you noticed like the shit that I have up here. You get to see everything. These four right here, world building, side characters, stuff that's going on outside of like the MCs. You get to see that shit in these. It's amazing. I love it. This shit. You see this motherfucker on the cover right here? This guy? You better get used to it because that's the only dude that you're gonna see for almost the whole show. Sakura had one fight. Lee and Neji had one fight, and guess who they were fighting? Themselves. Themselves. That's the only people they fought was a mirror image of themselves. Like, bro, that's wasted potential if I've ever seen it. On to the next. I haven't seen this. Have not seen this. Now this. Alright, if I had to rank this, where am I putting this? I'd probably put it like here. Right here is a good spot. Soul Eater was fun. You kind of got to get through the BS of like the first 4 or 5 episodes where they're kind of introducing everybody and stuff like that. This is another one of those shows that has like solid world building. You get to see a lot of different characters, a lot of different powers. The aesthetic of the anime itself is very unique. So like if you like this, you like Fire Force, they're made by the same people, I believe. And they're actually part of the same universe. If you know the ending to Fire Force, no spoilers. But yeah, this show was pretty dope. I don't really have any complaints, but there's nothing that like stands out that's like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's gonna be like towards the bottom of pretty dope. So that being said, it's above Dragon Ball. You know what I'm saying? For people who hate Dragon Ball. This show, alright, so I watched a portion of season 1. It's hard for me to rank it because I didn't finish it. So where I watched it to, put it there. So it's another one of those like psychological shits from what I saw, and like kind of with a taste of horror in a sense too. Um, I enjoyed what I watched. I don't remember a lot about it. We might revisit a larger list later on, um, when I go back and like look at some stuff. This I rewatched this recently. I never fully watched this show until I was a grown man. I have a lot more respect for this show than I used to. Let me keep it a buck with you. It's not top five, but is it top five? What's my five? Hang on, chat. Let's go through the list. What is my five? It would have to be this, no? I mean, this guy made this. Do I be biased and put this here? It does have the greatest tournament arc on the list, by the way. Like, absolutely. I'm gonna say it's top 3 tournament arc in anime of all time, and it's not 3. Like, for sure. The Dark Tournament is, bro. I'm gonna do this again. Chef's kiss, bro. The Dark Tournament is crazy good. That's like the main thing that most people remember from this show. But like from Sensui on was pretty cool too. And there's not a lot more to it outside of those two things. But those two things, it's all you need. It's all you need for this anime to be great. This is the list. Okay? Look at it. Love it. If you don't love it, it is what it is. Maybe you can tell me in the comments or in chat where you would have certain things, if you would have certain things differently, if you disagree with me on anything that I said about anything. Let me know. Let me know. I'm gonna put it's the trap house though. I'm just letting y'all know.